So I put it to a vote, and apparently I am going to be listening to
Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake,
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher
Okay, I
told me
think
to stay
we-
here until things quiet.
seen this already.
Kaz, what kind of shape is that plant the professor gave us in?
First time I laid eyes on it, I thought it was some kind of joke. It was a giant birdhouse, seagulls everywhere. We eventually scraped off most of the rust and bird crap. The underlying structure's intact. Little elbow grease, and we should be in business.
Who used to own it anyway? Whatever shape it's in now, somebody sank some serious money into building it.
From what I can tell, an American university built it as a research platform for ocean thermal energy conversion. The name's still on some of the rusty old power turbines. I'm guessing they must have had government and corporate assistance to build it too. But they couldn't solve the thermal efficiency problem, and the project was canceled. Then after the university abandoned it, a KGB front company scooped it up for next to nothing. At least that's my theory.
How'd the KGB manage to buy a plant built with American capital, front company or not?
Yeah, that professor is quite the operator. One other thing. The plant's set up so that it can join up with other plants of the same standard.
So, they were originally planning on expanding the place, huh?
Hey, let's give it a shot. We can get some more people together and build this place up into a proper home for MSF. You're with me on this, right, boss?
Okay.
Snake, you can use the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system to send prisoners and unconscious mercenaries you encounter back to Mother Base. I know you've used the Fulton before, but just to make sure I'm not missing anything, let's review the steps.
Okay,
First, attach a balloon to the unconscious enemy or captured prisoner.
right. I hook a wire to their waist, and on the other end of the wire, there's a helium balloon.
Right. Then we'll send over a chopper to catch the floating balloon with its recovery hook and reel it up into its cargo hold.
And that's it.
And that's it. We finished installing the recovery hook on the Huey.
Wait, Kaz. Something doesn't make sense about this whole process.
This again.
Well, normally, Fulton recovery is for when you're using fixed-wing aircraft. With a helicopter, isn't it simpler to land and pick up directly?
Listen, Snake. You're going to be calling for recoveries repeatedly throughout your mission. We want to keep the risk of taking enemy fire to a minimum.
Right.
The best way to get that done is to do the recovery in a high-speed flyby. That's what the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system is for.
Uh-huh. What's the real reason?
Helicopters are cheaper, and the repair bills will start adding up once the bullets start flying.
True.
I thought so. Kaz, I know we need to keep costs down, but...
Boss, you really need to get rid of this whole army mentality. We're not the Pentagon. We don't have billions of taxpayer dollars to play with. And besides,
Fine. Just pick a reason that makes sense.
helicopters have quicker response time. Sounds strange, yeah, but it works great. I promise. You'll get used to it before long.
Yeah, I hope so.
still can't believe Professor Galvez was KGB.
Well, like the professor said, Moscow's hell-bent on communizing Latin America.
Yeah, the Cuban intel services are all in the KGB's pocket. You don't think he's got some kind of ulterior motive?
If the CIA is up to something, it's only natural that the KGB wants to know about it. But I doubt they're showing us their full hand.
We'd better watch our backs.
What do you think, Kaz? Why did Paz come all the way to Colombia herself?
It's a long trip to make just to be Exhibit A in Galvez's sales pitch. She's only 16, still a kid. Maybe we should take her wish for peace at face value. Don't forget to give the MSF staff assignments. Where you place people will determine how Mother Base grows.
Right.
That goes for me too. Assign me wherever you think is best.
You? I thought you were second in command.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. But MSF is still small, and I don't have the leisure of sitting around on my butt all day.
I see your point, but...
Not to brag or anything, but I'd kick ass at whatever job you gave me. Put me in the area you want to focus on developing most. I'll take real good care of the staff there.
Easy, Kaz.
You probably heard this a million times, Snake, but you should always avoid combat with the enemy when possible.
Right.
We're outnumbered and in unfamiliar territory. We won't survive long in a straight fight, even with you on our side.
I know. Avoiding combat is rule number 1 in a sneaking mission.
Number 1.
That's right. Don't let the enemy know where you are, and attack only when necessary, using hit-and-run tactics to cripple them. It's the essence of guerrilla warfare. Going by this map, you've got a lot of different terrain types between you and the hut where the Sandinista Comandante is being held.
Looks that way, doesn't it? Starting with jungle.
The enemy won't be able to see you very well, but your visibility won't be so hot either. Stay alert. Next, you've got the swamps along the river. Make sure you get a good feel for how robust surveillance is before diving in.
Will do.
Finally, there's the boat repair cabin. The Commandante's in there. It's a key enemy outpost, and security is going to be tight. You may have to let brute force do the talking. You still have a long way to go, Snake. Use caution and don't make a racket out there. Got it?
Got it.
So, are you a student at the University for Peace, Paz?
No, I am still in high school. But Professor Galvez lets me visit his office and study with him every now and then. International law, security, conflict resolution, human rights. We study all these subjects and then use them to build the foundations of peace.
Yeah, I get it. I just never heard the UN had a University for Peace before.
Oh, that. Well, to be precise, it is still being set up. They have started conducting research, but the UN has not passed the necessary resolution yet. Professor Galvez couldn't wait that long.
Oh, right.
Costa Rica abolished its army and has also hosted the Central American Court of Justice. It is the perfect place to build a university like ours. Don't you think? The army was abolished 25 years ago.
Gotta get all this
the year
lore.
after the Civil War.
The
I
audience
learned
is
about the
spoken.
sorrow of civil war from a very young age. The futility of countrymen fighting each other. And the tragedy. Costa Rica learned the hard way. That is why it abolished its army. It decided to pour its efforts into education instead. More teachers than soldiers was the slogan.
Education is essential, no question. Even Che used to teach reading and writing in between guerrilla campaigns.
Costa Rica was poor at the time. We did not have many resources. I suppose we had to pick one or the other. The military or the schools.
Kaz was telling me Japan has a peace constitution too.
That is right.
Cause and pause.
Apparently, when Costa Rica was drafting its constitution, they looked to the Japanese as a model. Only, Japan's constitution renounces war itself.
Unlike Costa Rica.
But Japan has a self-defense force, right? That I do not get. I think I will ask Mr. Miller about it next time I see him. He said he used to be in the JSDF.
Huh. You're a curious one, are you? Don't study too hard. Paz, how does your country defend itself without an army? Especially in a rough neighborhood like Central America.
With the right kind of diplomacy. If we live up to our ideals and earn the respect of other countries, the international community will support us. The 2 times Nicaragua actually did invade, the conflict was resolved diplomatically under OAS auspices.
Doesn't that leave you depending on the U.S. after all?
American influence is unmatched, it is true. San Jose was critical of American policy at the time, but America supported us all the same. It was because we practiced peaceful diplomacy. That is what I like to think.
That's one way to approach it, sure. But there are countries out there who will use force no matter how bad it looks.
Maybe so. I know my way of thinking probably looks naive to you, but it is not like we expect peace without working for it. Diplomacy is a battle in itself, and we have to make the effort to seek out causes of misfortune and nip them in the bud. It was that kind of thinking that got me trapped in their base.
I'm not blaming you. You haven't done anything wrong. What was that you were saying? Peace is not the natural state of men. You said you learned it in school.
That is right. They are the words of the German philosopher Immanuel Kant. In 1795, he wrote a book titled Perpetual Peace. Kant argued that it is precisely because peace is unnatural that we have to make it ourselves.
How?
That is what his book is about. Is the concept starting to sound interesting now?
Not really. I belong in a more natural world.
Is that so? My grandparents died in the Civil War. If only we had been at peace, they would not have lost their lives. You actually wish for war?
It's not like I want to hurt innocent civilians, but if someone attacks you, what are you supposed to do? A country needs the strength to defend itself. Otherwise it faces invasion, oppression, political subjugation.
If they would simply stop using force to tangle with each other, countries would not need force to defend themselves.
And how would you guarantee that?
I...
Sorry, but you have to understand how the world works in order to protect the ones you love. That's not to say ideals aren't important too. They are.
You are right, Snake. Thanks. Peace.
A lot of big ideas for a kid to wrap her head
Costa
around.
Rica's forests are more diverse than you might expect.
I love the way she says
Not all of
Costa
them are
Rica.
tropical rainforests. Costa Rica is close to the equator, it is true, but it is also very mountainous.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Go up 4,000 feet in elevation and the temperature drops more than 7 degrees.
There are basically 3 types of forests. The lowlands are covered in tropical rainforests, the highlands by tropical cloud forests, and areas where there's a dry season have tropical dry forests. The lowlands along the Caribbean coast are mostly covered by hot, humid tropical rainforests, what most people envision when they think of jungle. The closely packed trees spread their branches out at great heights to soak up the sun. Their shade makes it dark near the ground, so be careful. Of course, with so little light, few plants can grow on the ground, so it might actually be easier to walk.
So even if you could photosynthesize, it wouldn't do you any good.
Photosynthesize? People cannot do that.
Most people, anyway.
Oh, that was the
The
reference at the
Development
end.
Corporation of Costa Rica, or CODESA, was established 2 years ago. Since President Odubor was elected this year, the state has been putting a lot more effort into development.
The corporate state, so to speak.
Growth is good and all, but there is one thing that bugs me.
What's that?
I cannot help but wonder whether CODESA is not just a front for la CIA.
You mean what the professor was saying about the CIA mercenaries posing as security guards? They were using CODESA as camouflage?
I am worried that development is going to destroy the forests. But I do not suppose it has anything to do with this. This is a tropical rainforest, just like Bosque del Alba. The temperature and humidity can be brutal. El Senegal means place of mud.
No. Mud. Great. I'll watch my step.
This area often gets flooded by the river. There are canals here and there carved out by water.
Good places to hide.
But they will also make it harder for you to see. Be careful, Snake.
Alright, 3 more.
There should be a suspension bridge around there.
In lowlands like this?
The ground nearby is harder and higher than usual. The river cut through it, eventually creating a valley. There might be another way to get across the river somewhere.
I wouldn't want to run into someone on the bridge.
The valley tends to be misty, so you might not be able to see the water from up there. Fall and it will leave more than a bump.
I'll be careful.
When a river floods an area, the banks can collapse, creating a marsh. You see a lot of them around here.
I'll need to watch the noise my feet make in El Senegal.
There is a marsh on the other side of the river too. The suspension bridge will take you there.
It seems like a lot of this information would have been conveyed through potential codec calls, which this game has like a remnant of the codec, but it's not been the same at all so far.
The river running through here is Rio del Jade, or the Jade River.
Jade? Are there minerals around here?
No, it refers to the color of the water. You will have to go to Guatemala for jade.
Doesn't look all that pretty from where I'm standing.
We are still in the rainy season, so the river is a little muddy. It will return to normal once the dry season starts. Rivers are an important means of transport around here. They are relatively calm, and there are plenty of canals along the coast too.
A boat would be more than enough to transport some good-sized cargo.
Like a nuclear weapon.
We don't know enough yet. I'll keep looking.
Thank you, Snake.
Okay. Pursue.
The direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make contact with her there.
Can I ask you a favor, Snake?
If you ask nicely.
To make MSF bigger, we need to do some recruiting.
Yeah. What's your point?
I want you to avoid killing enemy soldiers as much as possible and send them back using Fulton Recovery. Not much we can do with a corpse except give it a funeral.
Obviously.
Put him to sleep, knock him out, hold him up even. And if you do have to fight, try to leave them near death instead of dead.
And then use the Fulton Recovery system. Sounds easy enough.
You know what'd be really nice, though? If we had a way to Fulton recover anybody at any time. To get to your next objective, you'll need to backtrack along the way you came for a bit. Don't get too comfortable just because you know the terrain. The enemy knows you're out there now. They'll be out in greater force than before. Proceed with caution. Refrain from using firearms unless absolutely necessary.
Got it.
Looks like I'll have to cross the river.
Yeah. There's a suspension bridge you can use. It's the only way across. You'll have to be a little creative to keep from being spotted.
So, I cross the bridge, go through the swamp, and come to a banana plantation.
Complete with its own factory by the looks of it. It's going to feel a lot different moving through that area compared to the forest. Stay on your toes.
Got it.
Also, you may encounter Sandinista prisoners along the way. Try and save as many as you can with Fulton Recovery.
I'll keep an eye out.
There's a lot of banana cultivation along Costa Rica's Caribbean coast. The area is dotted with banana plantations. Bananas have been Costa Rica's main crop since they were introduced from Panama in the 19th century. They bring in a fair amount of foreign currency.
A real fruta de oro, huh?
See, but exporting all those bananas require a ton of land.
Hence all the plantations.
Clearing all that forest just to grow bananas robs animals of their habitats. I do not know how good that is for Costa Rica in the end.
All right. Commencing. Pursue Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Careful. They've got reinforcements coming.
No problem.
I think I see someone.
Nope, you see nothing.
If you had something to stand on, you could probably reach that.
Or
I'm seeing things.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
person recover blah equip it and move here to execute. Wow. So his buddies did not see a thing.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
So he'll be, I'm sure, very happy to join us. Oh, interesting. I don't think the game pauses. Yeah, the game does not pause when you go into your inventory.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Heck yeah. Nothing like some fresh blood. Parkour.
doing great, Snake. Peace.
Thanks, man. Go. Ah.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Freaking ridiculous. So we...
Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry.
It's gotta be kind of cool to be, you know, in the jungle again.
Freeze.
You won't have to worry about that one anymore. So long as none of his buddies show up anyway. Go ahead and use Fulton recovery to bring the target in. You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handrail to hang.
Or wait for him to turn around. Yeah. Creepy. He still kind of has a little bit of that T-Rex stance that he loves to do so much.
Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
I'm sorry. I thought I was the
Fulton
boss.
recovery helicopter is complete.
Wait. Somebody there?
No. Got him. Oh, shit.
I just heard footsteps.
Whose footprints are these?
They know someone's there. They'll be coming to check it out. They heard you. They're gonna come take a look. They know someone's there. They'll be coming to check it out.
The enemy's here!
Shit! Oh, I got cocky.
Good. You shook them. They're still looking, though. Don't make it easy for them.
Need to not get too cocky. The enemies definitely seem maybe even dumber than the ones from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
Don't get scared now. Just gotta get some bananas. Let's wonder... Gotta go real slow. Like, can I... in the store? No?
Is someone there?
Why don't you come check it out, big boy?
What's that
Housekeeping.
noise?
Housekeeping. Jerk you off, fluff your pillows.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Alright, so I see about 4 guys. This is fun. I like this. The controls are smooth. So they must have remapped them or something for this version of the game. You're pretty good. Somebody... What the hell?
You could transport the prisoner to Mother Base, if you had a balloon.
What are you talking about? Oh, did I use all the balloons? Oops. I thought I could do like a couple hundred or whatever. Sorry, guy. Can I... Well, we got helicopters and stuff. Can I call in...
We're counting on you, boss.
Amanda should be at the supply depot on the banana plantation.
Sorry, dude. Hold on, I gotta answer this. Maybe... Come on, drop a balloon.
What's that? Guess not.
Whew.
Enemy assault! Someone's firing at us! Going to alert status!
I didn't.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements. Proceed with extra caution.
I didn't fire nothing.
Is someone there? The enemy's close!
Ugh.
Enemy sight! Moving to engage!
Understood. Eliminate all hostiles.
Ah! Ow! Ah! Oh shit!
What happened, Snake? Snake!
Crap. Oh, I have to do the whole thing over again? No.
If you score a hit with a tranquilizer weapon, the drug will eventually put the enemy to sleep. So one way to get past an enemy is to shoot them from a distance, and then wait for them to drop.
What is it?
They heard you.
Enemies
They're gonna
close
come
by.
take... You've been spotted. Run for it. It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
Oh, hey! Ah!
Good. You shook them. They're still looking, though. Don't make it easy for them.
Surprise, motherfucker.
They spotted you. Get out of there. You've lost them, but they're still on the hunt. Stay sharp.
Rest easy, boys. Okay. So the ration is same purpose as what it was in the first 2/4 games.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry. You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handrail to hang. You can't hang down when you're crouching.
See ya.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed. Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
can't be imagining things.
You sure about that?
The enemy's here!
Oh, I'm not.
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
We found the enemy. Send backup.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
Note to self: you can't do hand-to-hand combat with an AK in your. Oh shit! Ah! Shit!
Are you all right? Snake? Snake!
No, I'm not all right. I guess I get this is what I get for saying that the
If you score a hit with a tranquilizer weapon,
other two games
the
were
drug
too
will
easy.
eventually put the enemy to sleep. So one way to get past an enemy is to shoot them from a distance and then wait for them to drop.
Enemies close by!
Use the flight stick to aim at your target. You lost them, but they're still on the hunt. Stay sharp. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Be sure to have that good old ration equipped. Let's be rational.
Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry. You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handrail to hang. You can't hang down when you're crouching. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Sorry, it's like cat's like digging into my foot. It's a good thing it gets,
Stay out of the water. That's beyond the scope of this operation.
guess good the swamp kind of eats up the bodies, huh? So the sorrow is going to be like, boss, may I have a word with you?
The enemy!
All right, let me double check, make sure that I can't just, save.
Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
What's that noise?
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Oh, sweet. Picked up some more, huh?
Press the action button in front of a prisoner to take them to Mother Base using the Fulton recovery system.
As he goes through the freaking roof. Wow.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
See you back at base. Easy does it. Easy does it. I don't know how, like, much more difficult this would be trying to play it on the PSP. Nighty night. So I really don't want your buddies finding you. Ooh. Finally made it a little bit further. Oh. Cha. Oh boy, tanks.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake?
I mean, if I'm not. Oh, in the next mission. Sweet. Following words can now be infused with heroic spirit. Here. Over here. Turn around. Tiger stripe.
Listen, boss. We both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much. But it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people.
Makes sense.
I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
Okay. Serve food and increase your food supply rate. You can also develop high-rank recovery items. Alligator. Okay. Lobster. Heck yeah. Sure. You will need to supply sufficient provisions according to the size of your mother base staff. Your current food supply is represented by the food in the upper right hand corner of the screen. Okay, 170%, that's good. When food is greater than 100%, soldier morale will rise, enabling soldiers to perform beyond their natural abilities. On the other hand, if food is below 100%, morale will fall. If morale falls too low, soldier will defect and ultimately leave mother base. Assigning adequate staff to the mess hall team will ensure that everyone receives ample provisions. This concludes the tutorial. I'm going to take a second to stretch my legs. I will be right back. All right. Robin. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. That'll be okay for right meow. Save. It's cool that you can transfer the save data from your PlayStation 3 to the PSP. Neutralize the attacking enemy armored vehicle and make contact with Amanda.
That's an armored vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers. Take it out.
Okay. Mission prep. Got some grenades, that's good. Oh, interesting. I don't think that's going to be that helpful for the love box.
Survival.
Farm? Where'd you learn to fight? On a farm?
Enemy tanks, armored vehicles, and attack choppers are always accompanied by a combat squad. The soldiers aren't particularly tough on their own. What makes them formidable is how well they work together as a team. As if you didn't have enough to worry about with the machine.
Good. I like a challenge.
Yeah. We'll see how you feel when you actually have to face them in battle. Snake, whatever you do, don't let them surround you. The last thing you need is to get pushed into the vehicle's kill zone. And pay attention to what your enemies say to each other. You can improve your chances by figuring out what they're planning and using it to preempt their movements. You don't always have to go toe-to-toe to win a fight.
True.
Think like a gorilla.
Got it.
Tell me about this farm.
Panama disease was rampant here about 20 years ago, putting a lot of banana plantations out of business.
Panama disease?
It is caused by a type of fungus. Apparently it killed off almost all the banana species that used to grow here.
How could that happen?
Cultivated bananas do not produce seeds. You have to remove and transplant part of the stem yourself. You plant them in the fields.
So you've got acres of identical plants.
See, when one plant is infected, the disease spreads quickly. Species lacking genetic diversity become weak. They grow different bananas today. One said to be resistant to Panama disease.
Alright, let's see what we can do against this tank. I guess this would count maybe as the first boss fight of the game. I mean, it's a tank.
You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow.
I'm working on it.
The accompanying soldiers are armed to the teeth. Watch yourself.
A sniper rifle would be good right about now.
Stay alert.
Roger.
Aim for the red fuel tank. That should stop it. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
spy! The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status!
Guess maybe that empty mag would have been a good idea.
They haven't seen you yet. Perfect. Now's your chance.
Oh! Oh shit. Oh shit. Good, good. Tell that to them.
Requesting cover!
Keep rations equipped to automatically recover life when it reaches zero. You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow.
Shit.
Neutralize the enemy troops.
Move in!
Go investigate.
Okay, so my health does slowly recover if I lie down. Let's go faster. Oh shit. I guess he did it for me.
You're going to kill those people?
Oh, they're...
Our future is in your hands. You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow.
Okay.
Anti-tank mines are also effective against armored vehicles. You've got to neutralize that armored vehicle somehow.
go. Ah!
Alright, you hit the fuel tank. They won't be going anywhere for a while. That's gotta be the leader. Can you take him down?
Woohoo!
The enemy leader's out cold. Bring him in.
Got him. Melee tree and get out of here. Excuse me. Snap. You got a cutscene. Ah! Oh, they're stealing people too. Ooh! Ouch! Ouch!
Amanda!
Shoot it!
You'll fall!
Shoot El Chico Libre!
Oh, is it gonna make me do it? Oh gosh. Ah!
I will take my own life before I sell out my copas under torture.
Ooh! Ouch!
Amanda!
Chico.
What? What is it?
Can you roll me one? Tobacco.
Oh,
Yeah.
bum of smoke?
Chico.
Hold still.
I treated him like a kid again. We fought. I didn't want Chico to know. Kept it a secret. Somoza's Guardia chased us out of Nicaragua. Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended up here. The only reason we've been able to keep on fighting.
Amanda,
The factory. You saw it?
the banana factory.
I mean, with a drop like that, she's probably got some bleeding in her brain. A concussion at the very
Agent set
least.
up for us to run. We used the income to buy food and weapons. Mi viejo never said a word, but we all knew. Everyone except Chico.
Ouch.
Everything we have. Our weapons, our compass. He brought it all together. We were going to rebuild our country. Rebuild Nika with our own hands. Even if we had to dirty our hands to do it. But it's all over. We lost our cacique. Papa. I could never replace him. Now they've taken the plant from us too. There's no place left to regroup. No way to fight la revolución.
Here, I rolled you one.
What about you? You're going after that cargo?
Yeah,
Must be important,
looks that way. It looks like it could be nukes.
What? Nukes? Madre de Dios. No time to waste. We must get to Irasu. The transport route leads there. It must be where they're holding Chico and my compass, too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself. That's why he knows more than anybody about their bases. He... Chico...
You're pretty worried about your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a leader.
Fine. It's a little bit out of my way, but just tell me where I need to go.
There's a prison up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
Probably.
A prison in the mountains.
You must do something for me. If you can't save Chico, I want you to ease his pain, end his humiliation. If he gives in, if he's about to sell out his compass, please, at least let him keep his honor.
That's a promise I can't make.
Why?
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I feel alive again.
Amanda, join my unit until you've healed up.
Your unit?
Yeah,
Who are you? Why are you here?
I'm Snake. Serviente.
Snake? Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
Kaz, can you hear me?
MSF here.
One for recovery. She's wounded.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo
Yeah, so
on the barge.
maybe just don't yank
I was
her up
right.
into the
It's
sky.
headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
Go. A soft drink.
Snake, Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake,
Amanda, how do you feel?
some first helicopter ride. I'll be perfectly happy if it's my last.
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency, so call her anytime you need to.
If
Sweet.
you have any questions about American bases or mercenary units, or about El Frente, just ask. And please, do not forget my compass and Chico.
Don't worry.
It's good to be working with you, boss.
Come, Snake.
We can monitor her condition in sickbay. Remember to assign roles to any POWs you bring back to Mother Base. How this outfit gets built depends on who we assign to what jobs. That'll determine how Mother Base grows. It's one of your most important roles, boss.
Yeah, I know.
Boss, one more thing.
Now what?
It's about sickbay. Naturally, we can use it for the sick or injured like we did with Amanda. But we can't expect people to get better without the proper treatment.
Uh-huh.
So I figure we'll need a medical team for that. The number of team members and their abilities will determine how quickly the sick and injured heal. They can also monitor everybody's health.
Right. Prevention is the best medicine.
You got it. Remember to wash your hands often and gargle twice a day, boss.
If only I had the time.
Looks like we got a Dr. Crusher. Mechs are now available for viewing. Okay. Provide medical treatment and examinations to increase all staff members' resistance to sickness. Also enables you to develop more powerful tanks. Treats sickness, wounds, and PTSD. Amanda Valencio Libre has joined. Okay. The soldier was in wound status upon arrival and has been transferred to sickbay. Yikes. So I guess I need to take that into consideration when I just yoink. Let's see. We'll put in there for now. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for tonight. So originally I thought like I was only going to, play for maybe about an hour or so, but we ended up playing for almost 2 hours. The game's fun so far. Yeah, I think the game is really fun so far. The story is okay so far. I'm interested in what's going on. I really like how the comic book aesthetic to the cutscenes, so that's cool. We'll have the Metal Gear Solid 3 episode, posted hopefully by the end of the week. So keep an eye out for that. Take care.